In this video, we are going to discuss about electrocyclization reactions of 4n pi electron system. In 4n pi electron system, I have took an example of 1,3 butadiene, that is element 1, 2, 3, 4. Butane having two double bonds, that is known as a diene, 1, 3. We'll give numbering 1, 2, 3 and 4. It will be a 1, 3 butadiene which undergoes cyclization under thermal and photochemical condition. It gives rise to the formation of a cyclic ring, that is nothing but cyclobutene. Now, before going through the electrocyclization reaction, first we have to write the electronic configuration. Now, there are 4 carbons are there, so write down 4 p orbitals can be written as Xi1, Xi2, Xi3, Xi4 in the ground state, and 4 pi electrons are there, so I filled this ground state with Xi1 with 2 electrons, Xi2 with 2 electrons. In excited state, one of the electron from Xi2 will jump to the Xi3. Later, you have to write the ground state and excited state, HOMO and LUMO. For ground state, highest occupied is Xi2. LUMO is empty one is Xi3. For excited state, highest occupied out of 3, Xi3 is the highest occupied, so Xi3. LUMO empty is only 1, so it is a LUMO. So ground state, excited state, HOMO and LUMO, this we have to see. And in electrocyclization reaction, we have only one reactant. According to FMO theory, you have to consider only HOMO and LUMO. But there is only a one reactant in our reaction, so consider a HOMO. Only one reactant is there, so take only HOMOs. Now you have two conditions are possible. One is thermal condition and other one is photochemical condition. Thermal condition, we have to consider the ground state, and for photochemical conditions, we have to consider the excited state. Now, if you go to thermal condition, if you go in thermal condition, you have ground state. We have to consider ground state in thermal condition, and HOMOs we have to consider according to FMO orbital approach. So, ground state HOMO of 4n pi electron system, here we see ground state HOMO is Xi2. Ground state HOMO is Xi2. So this Xi2, I have drawn the molecular orbital of Xi2. Number of nodes of Xi2 will be only 1. I have drawn the molecular orbital based on the number of nodes, 2 above, 2 below. Now we will do the stereochemical rotations. One is a Kohn rotation. In Kohn rotation, the terminal lobes which are there, both will rotate towards same side. Here both are rotating towards same side, that is Kohn rotation. During this rotation, as this is rotated towards this side, here you will have this shaded part comes inside, and when you rotate this again, this unshaded goes inside. So when you rotate this, shaded comes here. When you rotate this, unshaded comes here and shaded goes inside. You will have the overlapping between shaded and shaded type of overlapping is seen in Kohn rotation. So as shaded and shaded are overlapped, it is a bonding molecular orbital and it is symmetry allowed. Next, if we see, you have this rotation. In this rotation, if you see, one you have to take in the form of clockwise, one in anti-clockwise. When you go to this rotation, one I am rotating in clockwise, one I am rotating in anti-clockwise. When I rotate this in clockwise, this shaded part come here, shaded comes here. When I rotate this in anti-clockwise, here unshaded comes. So you have shaded and unshaded will overlap. This leads to anti-bonding molecular orbital. Shaded, unshaded will overlap. This leads to anti-bonding molecular orbital, which is symmetry forbidden. So if we go under thermal condition, out of Kohn and this rotation, Kohn rotation is allowed. This is forbidden under thermal condition. Same example we take under photochemical condition. For photochemical condition, as discussed previously, we have to consider excited state. For photochemical, you have to consider the excited state. For thermal condition, you have to take the ground state. And for FMO orbital in electrocyclization reaction, you have to only consider the HOMOs. So excited state HOMO is Xi3. Previously, we have drawn a table. Here it is written a table. See, here excited state HOMO of excited state is Xi3. So here it is. Now in Xi3, how many nodes are there? In Xi3 you have n minus 1, that is 3 minus 1, 2 nodes will be there. Based on the 2 rows, I have drawn the orbital. Here you have 1 node, here you have other node. Again you have to perform the same type of rotation. One is a con rotation, one is this. In con rotation what will happen? Both lobes will move towards same side. Both I am rotating towards clockwise side during con rotation. When I rotate this, here you will get a shaded part. Again when I rotate this towards here, this unshaded will go here. So you will have an overlap between shaded and unshaded during con rotation. During con rotation you have overlap between shaded and unshaded, which leads to anti-bonding molecular orbital, which is symmetry forbidden. Next type of overlap is a disk rotation. In this disk rotation, one should be in a clockwise and one should be of anti-clockwise. When I rotate this in clockwise, here I will get shaded. When I rotate in clockwise, because the slopes goes this side. When I rotate this in anti-clockwise direction, this shaded comes to here. So here you will have shaded. So shaded and shaded, it leads to bonding molecular orbital, that is symmetry allowed. Therefore, under photochemical condition, out of con rotation and disk rotation, this is allowed, con is forbidden. So here you can even see the symmetry elements. Now when you see in Xi2 you have C2 symmetry. Already in previous video we have discussed based on symmetry elements. In con rotation is allowed for C2 symmetry and disk rotation is allowed for thermal. This rotation is allowed for mirror symmetry. Now in Xi2 you have C2. C2 symmetry is there, so here con is allowed. Now in photochemical you have Xi3. Xi3 means it is having a mirror symmetry. For mirror symmetry, as discussed in previous video, for mirror symmetry this will be allowed. In the same way, thermal condition con is allowed, photochemical condition this rotation is allowed for 4n pi electron system. Here we have to draw in the form of a box showing 4n pi electron system. Thermal condition con is allowed, photochemical condition this is allowed. Next we go for 4n plus 2 pi electron system. Here cyclization of 1, 3, 5 hexatriene. How many carbons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbons are there. Double bonds are presented 1 first position, 3rd position and 5th position. So 1, 3, 5 hexatriene, which undergo cyclization and leads to the formation of cyclohexadiene. Cyclo, how many carbons are there? 6. How many double bonds are there? 2. So cyclohexadiene. Before going to thermal and photochemical condition, we have to write the electronic configuration, one in ground state and one in excited state. Ground state, if we see, you have how many carbons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are there. So keep 6 molecular orbitals, Xi1, Xi2, Xi3, Xi4, Xi5 and Xi6. How many pi electrons are there? 3 pi bonds are there. Each pi bond has 2 pi electrons. Each pi bond will have 2 pi electrons. So how many pi bonds are there? 3 are there. So total 6 pi electrons. I have started filling. Xi1 has 2, Xi2 2, Xi3 2. And next in excited state, one of the electron from Xi3 will jump to Xi4. This is your excited state. Now we have to write HOMO and LUMO. Now if you go to ground state, out of 3, this is having highest energy. So Xi3 is the highest occupied molecular orbital. Xi3 is a HOMO. Now in ground state, out of these 3 unoccupied, Xi4 will have lowest energy. So it is considered as LUMO. Then in excited state, you have to write out of 4, Xi4 is highest occupied. Out of 4 occupied, Xi4 has the highest energy. So it is considered as HOMO of excited state. And out of remaining 2 empty orbitals, these are empty. No, out of these 2 empty, this is having the lowest energy. So it is a LUMO. Later we have to see thermal condition. Now thermal condition means, for thermal condition we have to consider ground state. I have written ground state, and for FMO approach of electrocyclization reaction we have to only consider HOMOs. So ground state HOMO. Now go to the table and go to ground state. HOMO is having Xi3. So Xi3 you have how many nodes? 2 nodes. So based on that nodes I have drawn a energy level. In this I have represented, instead of writing straight, previously we have written these energy levels in the form of straight lines. Here I have drawn in this shape. Okay, previously we have written in the straight line, here we have drawn in this shape. You can learn this from MOT of 1, 3, 5 hexatriene. You can learn these diagrams from molecular orbital diagram of 1, 3, 5 hexatriene. Then instead of straight, here I have written in the form of a ring. Now, based on number of nodes, how many nodes you should have when you have xi 3? You should have n minus 1, xi n minus 1 nodes. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So here you have one node. Here you are having the second node. 2 nodes are there in the system. Now I am undergoing conrotation and disrotation. When you undergo conrotation, first I will explain conrotation and what type of symmetry you will have. Mirror symmetry. Already discussed in previous video. If you have mirror symmetry, which type of rotation is allowed? This will have mirror symmetry. If you have C2 symmetry, conrotation will be allowed. That seen in previous video. So now when you do rotations here, you have here mirror symmetry. First, con means both towards same side. I am rotating both towards same side. See, I am starting from here. I have rotated this and this, both towards same side. When I rotate this towards clockwise, here you will get a shaded part. When I rotate this towards the clockwise, shaded comes outside, unshaded comes here. So shaded, unshaded, this is shaded and unshaded due to conrotation, as leading to anti-bonding molecular orbital, which is symmetry forbidden. Now if we go for disrotation, disrotation is nothing but you have to shade one lobe in a clockwise direction and other lobe we have to rotate in an anti-clockwise direction, that is disrotation. When I rotate this lobe in clockwise direction, when I rotate this lobe in a clockwise, shaded comes inside. When the same lobe, if I rotate in the anti-clockwise direction, if I rotate in the anti-clockwise, in this way if I rotate, the shaded only will come inside. So you will get shaded and shaded. These both shadeds will overlap with each other, leads to bonding molecular orbital, which is symmetry allowed. Therefore, thermal condition for which type of electron system? Here you are seeing 4n plus 2 electron system. So thermal condition under 4n plus 2 electron system, you have this rotation is allowed. Which rotation is allowed? Out of con and dis, this is allowed and con is forbidden. Next is photochemical conditions. In photochemical condition, we have to consider the excited state. For thermal condition, we have to consider the ground state. See here, both thermal are considering ground state, photochemical have to consider excited state. Both they have to consider HOMOs only. Now if we go to the table, excited state, HOMO is Xi4. I have drawn this Xi4 here. Now Xi4 means how many nodes it should have? It should have 3 nodes. Based on the nodes, I have drawn the energy level, this energy level, and we have to undergo again conrotation and disrotation. First, when I undergo conrotation, this is a conrotation which I am undergoing. When I undergo conrotation, both I will rotate towards clockwise. So when I rotate towards clockwise, here you will have, when I rotate in clockwise, this shaded comes here. When I rotate this lobe towards the clockwise side, shaded comes inside. And when I rotate this also towards clockwise, unshaded comes this side, shaded goes inside. So you will have shaded and shaded type of overlapping. So the conrotation with shaded and shaded type of overlapping leads to the formation of bonding molecular orbital, which is symmetry allowed. Next, if you go to disrotation, in disrotation you will have one will be shaded, one will be clockwise, one will be anti-clockwise. So one lobe I am rotating in clockwise, other lobe I will rotate in anti-clockwise. So when I rotate this lobe in the clockwise, if I rotate towards clockwise, shaded will go inside. When I rotate this lobe, here you are having a shaded part. When I rotate towards clockwise, shaded will go inside. In the same way, this lobe, when you have in this way, shaded is downside. This nib you consider as a shaded part. When I rotate this in the anti-clockwise, this is clockwise, this is anti-clockwise. When I rotate this lobe with the anti-clockwise side, the shaded part will go outside, unshaded will come inside. So when I rotate in anti-clockwise, this shade, it will rotate in this way. So shaded will go outside, unshaded will come inside. So here you will have unshaded. So shaded and unshaded leads to anti-bonding molecular orbital, which is symmetry forbidden. So under photochemical condition, out of con and dis, which is allowed? con rotation is allowed and this is forbidden. So later we have to write a table representing 4n plus 2 pi electron system. So here you are having 4n plus 2 pi electron system allowed thermally. Previously if you see, thermally this is allowed and photochemically con is allowed. Now we have drawing a table together showing number of electrons and number of double bonds and which type of system it comes and in the thermal condition and the photochemical condition. Now if the number of pi electrons, how many? 4 electrons, 8 electrons, 12 electrons, that is if you are having an even number of double bonds. When you have an even number of double bond, the system is known as a 4n pi electron system in which con is allowed under thermal condition. This is allowed under photochemical condition. When you took a number of electrons having 6, 10, 14, example in the case of 1, 3, 5 hexatriene, you have 6 pi electrons in it and you have a 3 double bond. Number of double bonds are odd. Then it comes under 4n plus 2 pi electron system in which you see thermally what is allowed? This rotation is allowed. Thermally this, photochemically con is allowed. Photochemically con. This is the electrocyclic reactions of 4n system and 4n plus 2 pi electron system.